Welcome all you Pisces to Love Adventure number 3. This, of course, is for all you Pisces. As long as you have Pisces somewhere in your chart, whether it's your Venus, your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, or anywhere else, then this is the love reading for you. Also, if you get to the end of the video and you find that this doesn't resonate, or you want more Love Adventure readings, I do have Love Adventure number 1 and number 2, which are also timeless, and I'll have those linked at the end. But for this video, this is going to be what the Creator wants you to know over the next 3 months, and we're going to start off with this Rumi Oracle card. And love can be, of course, romantic, or it can be about your love for your family. It can be love in friendships, or if you really love your job, work peers, your fur babies, your feather babies, whatever love relationship you're looking in to get guidance on. So, Creator, for our Pisces, what would you like them to know about their love adventure over the next 3 months? Okay, there we go. And you have the Divine Mother Manifests. It's beautiful. It's card number 15, and very much the Empress energy here about new birth, about this beautiful green heart energy, of course. I'm going to see what the book has to say. I'm not going to read everything from it, because it is lengthy, and this is not Brother Zen story time where you want to hear me read a book. So I'm just going to read whatever resonates and jumps up from the Creator. So this oracle comes to you via the sacred grace and mercy of the Divine Mother, who is the great manifesting expression of divinity. All that is created, all that is made manifest, without exception, flows from her being. This is why it is safe to trust in life, even, most especially, the inexplicable mystery and even the darkness that may give rise to fear and judgment within us. It's all part of her unfathomable workings. So we pray for light, we pray for love, we honor and live our lives with its mysteries with as much integrity as we can muster. But beyond that, it is best to participate in this life with much less certainty than the mind would have us believe necessary for inner peace. Inner peace doesn't come with understanding, it comes with trusting. Can we understand a star or a galaxy? Perhaps not, yet we can choose to trust in its beauty and its beingness, and from it derive great energy, hope, and inspiration. The ways of the Divine Mother are not to be judged by our limited standards, rather than can be witnessed, experienced, and received. What a relief to not need to understand. What a relief to simply live with trust and know that everything will work its way out. And there's more, but that's where they want me to stop, because, yeah, this is all about trusting the Divine Feminine, the Divine Mother, the unconditional love essence, the Comforter, the Holy Spirit, the beautiful Mother Earth, all this creative energy, the creative part of our Creator, our Mother and Father of all things. This is all about trusting that and not needing to know everything about your loving relationships. It's trusting and allowing the flow. And then we'll dig more into here. I kind of feel like there's this getting to know your inner love, because letting go of all the control of the outside and letting things flow gives you that peace and that time to look at what you believe and why you believe and how you feel inside you. We are going to look at each of the 3 months separately as well. And so for the first month, we're looking at these Return of Spirit cards and just see what the Creator wants you to know about the first month on this beautiful love adventure. All right, so for our Pisces, what would you like them to know about their first week? Okay, there we go. Both of your cards went flying out, and so you've got vibrational. And we're just going to put that down here. And let's see what beautiful message comes from this one. Some souls come to the earth plane to simply experience life. Their lives focus on personal interactions, not on the betterment of the planet or humanity itself. You, however, are not one of those souls. You have incarnated for a much bigger reason. The core energy of who you are and the vibrational field that you carry has a profound effect on all those with whom you come in contact. You may already be aware of this, or you may not. There is nothing you need to do to make your energy stronger, better, or higher in frequency. It does not need to be adjusted, altered, or activated. It already is all of those things. By believing that your energy needs to be improved, you're actually limiting the force and flow of it with thoughts of lack, like you need to become something else, right? It says you did not come to this earth to improve your energy. You've come to this earth to use your energy. You are an energetic powerhouse, and the vibrational card has come to remind you of this. You have the ability to affect and uplift the energy of anyone you come into contact with. Spirit is asking that you place your awareness on this. You and the energy you hold is intended to aid and benefit your fellow human. In your own unique way, through whatever it is you do, your energy makes an important and valuable contribution to this planet. It's time for you to claim your energy and the power you hold. By focusing on how you use it and how it affects others, you're aligning your field to its intended purpose, to make a lasting and positive change in the lives of others. Wow. Yeah, definitely. So this Divine Mother energy manifesting, because this is Divine Mother manifest, this is this getting in tune with this unconditional love that you have within you and allowing yourself to fill up with it, and it flows out. It vibrates out. And so like it says, with you just being you, with you getting in tune with who you really are, allows you to vibrate that out. When you have these feelings of lack, it's like you've turned down your the gas light, like on a candle, like on a little lantern, how you can turn it down to where it's very dim. You've dimmed your light, even though you have capacity to be like, whoosh, like this bright light in the middle here. You have this ability to glow, and but you've been taught and been through experiences and praise and punishment taught to restrict yourself and to make yourself feel like you're small. But those times are over, my dear. We're also going to pull from these tea leaf cards here and see what else the Creator wants you to know about your first month here. And you've got the desk. And it says, pay attention to your work. Pay attention to what you're doing, what you're focusing on, because whatever vibration you're focusing on is what grows, right? And I do love this card. This is kind of like the Four of Wands, where it's this solid energy. If you have a table or a desk with four solid legs, you have a very solid foundation. And so this is about getting a hold of your energy and the awareness of the energy that you have, your attitude, your drive, your ambition, all of that comes together with your energy here. You have the key to get into the desk. It says successful outcomes to your problems. Yeah. So whatever problem you're perceiving, when you stop focusing your energy on it, instead focus on something else, focusing on love, this unconditional love, on who you really are, then that is what grows and the other things diminish, right? And then you have the bowl. And this says plenty of material things. So yeah, you definitely have all the abundance. You have everything you need within you. And with this manifestation, theme here, The Magician card in the Major Arcana usually shows like our higher self, because it has an infinity symbol above it. It's our higher, powerful self bringing this beautiful energy down into the earth. And they usually have like a table in front of them that has all 4 items on it. It has the wand and the pentacle and the sword and the cup, which is all the 4 different aspects of our beingness. And it says that you have everything you need to bring this into fruition, to bring this things into this world. And so you definitely feel that you have everything you need in your life when you align your energy here. We're also going to pull at least 1 tarot card for this month of your first month. See what else the Creator wants you to know about your first month here. So all our Pisces, what do you want them to know about their first month, please? Okay, that's the card right here. And you've got the 2 of Cups. Cups are your emotions, water energy. This is you. And this is the 2 sides of you. You have your higher self and your human self, and you're handing the Ace of Cups over to your other self. And this is all about giving the unconditional love that you need, becoming aware that there are 2 of you that are living this experience here on earth, your human self and your higher spiritual self. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, but I do have a new series out called The 2 of You, and it is about this journey of understanding those 2 sides of you that are living this adventure. And I'll have that'll be in the description box below, and also it'll be on one of the sides here once we get to the end of the video. So I'd definitely check into that, because this 2 of Cups screams about having this joining together and walking hand in hand with your higher self. And then we move into the second month, and for that we're going to pull a card here from the numerology guidance cards. Okay, and what do you want our Pisces to know about the second month, please? Okay, so the one right there. Yep, perseverance, card number 4. So yeah, this is like we're talking about the 4 legs and the stability. It's like you have this, keep going, keep the stability. You got the green energy here too, which is the heart chakra. So this is the heart love energy. Keep persevering, keep going forward, keep expressing that love. Don't give up on that. So you're finding this connection, and they're telling you to keep going at it, keep allowing it to unfold. And we'll also read from the book here. So, of course, this indicates a time to keep moving forward as you strive to achieve your hopes and your dreams, because despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach. You're never given more than you can handle, and you have the strength and the ability to make it through. So face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. With perseverance and persistence, you can make your dreams come true. You're being encouraged to cultivate mental resilience and stability, since a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life. Make yourself aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are currently influencing you, and muster up the strength to develop a positive state of mind. So we're talking about whatever you focus on grows, right? Call on heavenly assistance when you need it, and have faith in your ability to create an exceptional life. So yeah, perfect. Perfect. Love that. Right in alignment with what we've been talking about. We're going to pull more tea leaf cards here for the second month. And one more. Here we go. Oop. Sorry, my pile is falling over here. All right, and so the first one here. So you have the desk and you have the table. Here's the number 4, again, what I consider like the 4 of Wands. So definitely this perseverance, this 4 is coming in here, the stability and this strength coming in. And then you have the month of August. So August is the number 8 month, and this is, I kind of feel like it has a double meaning. It's like a lot of 4 4s, like 2 4s is a number 8, and it's stability, right? But I also feel like this is it could be representing someone's birthday or an event. Something to do with the month of August is very significant for you with this stability and this movement that's happening here, this evolution of your love and your growth in those directions. So this will be special, and it may not be for everyone, but just know that if this is not already meaning something to you, that when August comes around after this reading, the next August, that there is going to be this significant awareness of your strength and your perseverance. And it just brings the stability. Yep, you got a lion here. Time to act. So yeah, keeping going, not giving up. Don't let things keep you feeling low and hesitant. It's like, keep going, keep moving ahead. So definitely this second month is about action, action, action. Yep, and you've got pale. And that says time to get out of a situation. So yeah, it's definitely time for this movement. And I really feel like this has to do with that negativity I was talking about. That you've created a habit over time, and we all have. It's what we're taught. Focusing on our lack, focusing on what's not going well in our life, focusing on what we fear will come into our lives. And by doing that, we're empowering it, we're growing that in our life. And so this transformation that's happening here is for you to look in the different direction. Stop looking at what you're lacking, focus on gratitude. Stop looking at what you're fearing will come into your life and focus on what you do want to have come into your life. And this is this transformation that happens, this growth that happens through that, because your manifesting powers are huge with this 3-month period here on what you're wanting to bring into your life. We're also going to pull a tarot card here and see what else the Creator wants you to know, all you Pisces, for your second month. And you've got the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so Pentacles is your outside world. This is endings and new beginnings, but at the number 10. But it's this feeling of abundance, this feeling of wholeness, this feeling of completeness also comes with all of this. So yeah, this definitely makes sense as you're having this stability, you're moving out of things, you're moving away from things. And with that change of thought and that change of belief and that perseverance that you have, you start to see things from a different point of view. You start to see this wholeness and this completeness come into the picture for you. And sometimes it doesn't even mean that things in the outside world change for us, because as we change on the inside, as we change our focus and our gratitude, we start to see suddenly where our life is so much more abundant than we had thought it was before, right? So we see the world as we are, not as it is. So as we change on the inside, then our world changes for us too. And then we're going to move into the third month, and for that we're going to look at these Art of Manifestation Oracle cards and see what the Creator wants you to know about this third month. One more time. All right, so for our Pisces. Whoa, okay. You have 3. So you've got the Cycles of the Moon, card number 10. And you see that here. And this says, this card invites you to attune yourself with the rhythms of the moon. Notice how the phases of the moon affect your energy and learn to use these energetic shifts within you to enhance your capacity to be consciously co-creative in all aspects of your life. So this is about paying attention to the energies of the moon cycles, because we are water. Pisces, you understand that. You're a water sign. You understand you have connection to the higher realms. Being a Pisces, you have this natural gut feeling. You feel the emotions. You can dive deep into it. And this is so much the moon energy for you too. So being aware, you can follow it online too. You can just, search Cycles of the Moon and see what moon energy is happening in the moment, because it changes every day or two. We go through these fluctuations of the moon energy. So each of the zodiac signs, the moon goes through it, and it changes the energies that it's bringing you. And being aware of that, you can use that, one, for awareness, to go, oh gosh, I'm getting this fiery Aries energy, so I'm going to be fiery today. What am I going to do? I'm going to get things done, but I'm going to avoid fights, So it's like you can understand the different energies that you have, through the moon cycles too. And this is all around the awareness of your vibration too, right? And then you have opportunities, card number 40, which breaks down to a number 4 again, when you add 4 plus 0. And it says this card speaks of new opportunities, although they may not necessarily come in the form that you were expecting. Be alert, look beyond the obvious, be prepared for opportunities disguised as loss. If a new pathway opens for you, trust that it's leading you in the directions that you're meant to go. That was mentioned a couple times in your reading so far. And I really like that because it talks about, again, you have these 10s, which is endings and new beginnings. So you do have these opportunities coming your way. But I love that it talks about look for like transforming what you thought was a loss and seeing that it is actually an opportunity for you instead. Which kind of, if you think about like, let's say you had a position at work or a job and they ended the position or they terminated you, for whatever reason, at first we're like, oh, it's a loss. But let's say they closed a position and they opened up something that you've just been loving and wanting to do. And because they got rid of your position, they're going to create a position in this other area for you. And you're like, oh, woohoo, so that's the kind of energy that you're looking at. And then it has ground yourself, card number 21. And that says this card is a request to you to literally ground yourself. Go outdoors, take off your shoes, and find somewhere where it's safe to stand barefoot. Like if it's snowing out, obviously don't do it there. Imagine roots growing out of your feet, traveling down into the soil beneath you, anchoring you with the nurturing energy of the earth. So yeah, Mother Earth, there you go. Connect to Mother Nature, connect to Mother Nurture. Really get away from all that noise and that loudness and get out into nature somewhere, whether it's even just stepping out into your patio, stepping out into your backyard, going for a walk in a park, or even going for a little drive and just, parking out near a forest or something, wherever you feel safe. Connect with nature because that's such an important piece there for you. Okay, and then we're all going to pull some more tea leaf cards here. And one more. And then we'll have one final tea leaf from here. We'll keep that up here for now. We've actually got an astral house card, so we'll pull that after we do these. So these are for the 3rd month. And you have the hand. And it says, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. And so this isn't you. This is you giving to others. This is you noticing how you can give a helping hand because of this just awareness of your vibration and everything that you're learning and growing through in here. You're able to intentionally change your attitude, your energy, to where you're not focusing on negative, you focus on love and positivity and all those beautiful emotions connected to your higher self instead of your shadow self. There's nothing wrong with our shadow energies. I mean, you're Pisces, you're that black and the white fish, right? It shows that you swim in either direction and you can do that. People sometimes think Pisces are bipolar, but it's really that you just have the ability to swim into deep, 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 dark emotions and rise and jump out of the, high above the positive emotions too. You have the ability to go both. But for this, your journey has been to focus on the positive and the love, because you've done those, you've experienced it, you're ready for that newness, for this new feeling. And then you got the wind chimes. And this is peace and harmony. Yep. It's exactly the emotions we were talking about, the loving emotions. Instead of, a very loud, noisy thing. You're this beautiful chime that makes beautiful sound in the wind, in the storm, instead of it being, kind of this picture of like a gate that's open that's like bam, 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 in the wind. You're that beautiful tones. If you've ever walked by someone's house and they have those big, long chimes that have this big, deep sounds as the little things hit against it, it's just so calming. And peace and harmony, right? And then you have the box. And the box says you'll receive a gift. Yeah, definitely. The gift of love and peace, right? So you are gifted. And the more you connect with this higher vibration, the more you're aware of the gifts that you're able to give to others too. And I kind of feel like this isn't so much, you have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is about abundance and things like that. So this third month, you might get actual gifts from people that are appreciating all this beautiful energy that you bring, and they're just like, oh my gosh, you brought me so much peace and harmony. I wanted to bring this to you. So you will see that. But I really feel like you're also getting in tune with what your true gifts are, even more gifts. And then you have the ring. This is a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So this is a partnership. This is this commitment, this joining together that is happening. And so this happens in a lot of ways. And this can mean so many things to so many different people. So just let this be the confirmation that, if this is with this love and this change of your vibration, anything is possible, really. And we're going to pull, of course, a tarot here. At least one to see what else? Nope, none of those. So what do you want our Pisces to know about their third month, please? Okay. And they say that's just the one. Yep, and you have the Tower. So this is about the removal of things out of your life that no longer serve you, to make room for the new. So like we were talking about through a lot of these tens with these endings and new beginnings, this is like what a lot of this is about. And there's this beautiful story with the Tower. And it kind of starts with the Wheel of Fortune card, which is before you come down here, you are this, you are still this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being. Your soul is still in the heavens. And it decided, okay, I want to come down to this planet, and this is when I'm going to enter this game of life, and this is when I'm going to leave this game of life. This is the character that's going to represent me, this human, as I walk and experience this earthly experience. And then here's all these fated events that I want to experience while I'm here. And within each of those fated events, we still get to choose what that situation means to us, what that fated event means to us, what story we apply to it. We also get to choose what emotion we're going to choose for that. And I know sometimes it doesn't feel like we can choose because we've made these opinions, these expectations, all the shoulds and supposed tos and need tos and have tos of the outside world, we've made those, taking those opinions on as our truth, right? So we're like, when this happens, this is the story I'm supposed to apply to it. When this happens, this is how I'm supposed to feel about it. And because it was reinforced over and over and we put it into practice, it became our habit to the point that it's become our reaction. So we're not responding to a situation, we're reacting. But if you slow down time, you could see that we make a choice at 1 millisecond in all of that. And if we take a deep breath and pause, we can make different choices as well. So all of that teaches us that our life is not as out of control as we think it is, right? We see that rather than being on this out of control drama train that's about to jump the tracks and dramatically explode in a gorge somewhere, that we're actually more on a monorail train at Disney World, which is that train that's attached to the tracks and it moves along smoothly with all its designated stops. And so we move from this place that we're thinking that life is happening to us, and we see that life is happening for us instead. Well, the tower comes in is that the tower is one of those fated events. So it's either a relationship of some kind or a situation of some kind, like work or education. It's some sort of maybe possession or physical thing, like our bodies or possessions or bank accounts. It's something that's been in our life on purpose for a purpose. But in order for us to experience the next fated event, this thing needs to be removed out of our lives. And that's what happens with the tower, is it's being removed for us. A great side thing on this too is you can see here with the lightning bolt coming to destroy and remove the tower, you'll see that someone is getting blasted out because they're falling, backwards, like they were just and are falling. But you have someone else that's leaping out of the window. And this tells you that if you stay in tune with spirit, if you raise your vibration to that of unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter, that's the vibration at which spirit speaks. And if we are in that and we're listening, we can hear the countdown to the tower moment, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the lightning strikes. And if we're listening, we can actually jump out of the window and avoid the lightning shock treatment. And so this is that message for you, that you are a little more in control than you think you are. You can actually step out of situations before they need to be removed for you. But don't judge yourself if you have a lot of things being removed out of your life for you, because the majority of us want to wait to that last second before or even have that experience happen, because we want to experience everything right up to the last possible moment. So just know as things get removed out of your life, that it's being removed for you and that it's not happening to you. Okay? And then the final card for the tea leaf, just for this entire 3 months, is wealth. So abundance, abundance, abundance. This whole, it's like this worth, your wealth, how you feel about yourself is all that's being just so much reflected in here too. So this is definitely this transformation in your belief about who you are and what you're able to bring to the world. And of course, a lot of that comes from knowing who you really are, that you're not this limited little small being, this character that you're playing on this earth, but you're this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. You're endless, you're limitless. And then the last card we're going to pull is the chakra love cards, and just see what your final message is from the Creator for all your Pisces. So what is your final message for our Pisces? Okay. Nope, there we go. Okay. So the first card is truth, speaking your truth. This is your throat chakra, so expressing your truth to the world. Speak from your heart. It's the only thing worth listening to. So not from your ego, but from your high heart, from your spiritual side, right? Then you also have the heart chakra, which this is forgiveness. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. Yeah, definitely. Forgiveness isn't about, forgetting. Forgiveness is about releasing the wrath, transforming the energies instead of having anger and resentment and all those emotions of our human ego that feel like someone did something to us. What we know better, life happened for us. And with that transformation and that awareness of this tower, we're like, oh, okay, actually, and when I go back and revisit a situation, no matter if my little ego mind thought this was bad and you were doing this to me, you realize now that actually whatever was going on was a reflection for you, for your life. And I always find that all of my past relationships that I had that I felt were so, got so much pain and everything that happened. When I look back at them and transformed them, I saw that each of my exes, each individual that I'm in a relationship with, whether it's romantic or family or friends or whatever, they are reflecting back to me how I feel about myself, and they're giving me messages. They're showing me how I feel about myself. They're telling me the things I wanted them to tell me until I see it. And when I realized that, oh wow, everyone was showing me how I felt about myself, and that no one could love me any more than I could love myself. And so they were showing me how I loved myself. And then in that awareness, it changes. So I forgave myself, I forgave others, and it is transformative. So I love that final message for you too. And as I mentioned, if this did not resonate with you, or you want more information about your love over the next 3 months, you can look at the Love Adventure number 1 and 2 will be up in the corners here. That U times 2 series I told you about will be linked in one of these down here. In addition to that, I also do monthly readings for each zodiac sign, weekly energy updates for each of the elements like fire signs, water signs, etc., and new moon, full moon, and a variety of other readings. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those, be notified immediately when they become available. If you give this video a little like and click the thumbs up and like button, and then also click the subscribe button, that'll make this little notification bell pop up, and that'll give you the opportunity to set your setting to be notified immediately when any new videos come out on this channel. Also, doing all of that helps share the love, because if you like a video or share a video or subscribe to a channel, it makes the YouTube algorithm so happy and excited that it wants to share these videos with other people as well. So if you feel inclined to do any of those things, of course, I am so grateful for that, but never any pressure to do so. All right, Pisces, just know as you're going throughout each and every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing love adventure, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. And until then, you take care.